Hello, and welcome to our course, Unpacking NumPy and Pandas. I am Curtis Miller, and I will be narrating these videos. I live in the Salt Lake City area of the state of Utah in the United States of America. I got my education at Salt Lake Community College and the University of Utah. I double majored in college, earning a Bachelor's of Science in Mathematics with an emphasis in Statistics and an Honors Bachelor's of Science in Economics. Currently, I'm a graduate student at the Mathematics Department of the University of Utah. I have taken courses in machine learning and study financial econometric techniques and time series methods. I teach statistics courses at the University of Utah, from basic statistics courses to intermediate statistics courses in our programming labs. I have lectured on using Python for analyzing stock data. To learn more about me, visit my website where you can see some of the past work I've done and read my blog. I write regularly on statistics and programming topics along with other topics I'm particularly interested in, such as politics and economics. You're welcome to follow my Twitter where I update on my writings and thoughts about various topics. Now onto the course overview. We start this course by setting up a data analysis environment, including installing key software such as Anaconda and MySQL. We see some basic usage for these systems. Next, we dive into NumPy, a key library for Python data analysis and scientific computing. This introduces ND arrays, which allows for storage and manipulation of data. After talking about NumPy, we discuss another key package for managing data, Pandas. This package introduces data frames, another tool useful for data management. I first assume that you have a computer for doing analysis, because of course you do. That said, I will be using Windows. I prefer Linux in many ways, but Windows is common. It should not be too difficult to adapt the lessons here to a Linux system. Mac users, I don't know much about Macs, I don't use them, and I don't like them. But most of this course content is system neutral anyway. I assume that you know how to use Python for non-data analysis tasks. You know basic Python objects, you know what if statements are, what loops are, what variables are, how to use and write functions, manage libraries and package, Python's flavor of object-oriented programming, and at one point I even used decorator notation when writing a function. If you can't use Python, find an introductory book or other resource and learn it first. Finally, I assume that you will be learning about creating visualizations with Python, such as using matplotlib, elsewhere. If you don't know anything about visualization in Python, or visualization at all, that's fine. You don't need to know anything about visualization for this course. But you won't be a successful data analyst without learning how to create good visualizations, and I would highly recommend looking for other resources. Pact Publishing has other video courses on this topic. We only cover visualization briefly when discussing Pandas. Who is this course for? As mentioned before, I assume you're somewhat fluent in Python. I assume that you're interested in using Python for data analysis projects. It's a simple language with good libraries for data analysis and scientific computing, so you've made a good choice in language. I assume that you will learn about the theory behind data analysis elsewhere. That is, all you want right now is to learn what the Python tools are and how to use them. I, of course, think that the theory is fascinating and that learning the theory is critical for any successful data analyst, and ignoring theory may even be dangerous. But you will learn about it elsewhere. Finally, I assume that you're interested in other technologies only so far as you can connect to them and use them from Python. Database systems in particular come to mind. We see some usage of SQL, but don't talk about SQL in depth or how to set up a good, efficient database.